How's it going, everybody? Fonzers here. I just wanted to say I appreciate you stopping by. If you do like this video, I appreciate a like, subby. We won't get into that again. This is my maxing guide. This is not an efficient guide. This is not necessarily the way you should max your account. This is the way I max my account. I made it as easy as possible on myself, and I actually had a pretty good time while doing it. I wanted to share it with you guys because although I know it does take a lot of time and dedication, there's a lot of you guys that are pretty close to maxing, my friends included, and you're literally right around the corner. So let's make this guide fun, entertaining, helpful. I don't want to make it too long, so let's get right into it. The very first skill that we're starting with is, of course, cooking. So of course, up first is cooking. A lot of people are not questioning why this is first. It's easily accessible. You can do it right off the bat on a fresh account. As low as level 30, you can start AFKing Karams, which gives like 200k XP per hour. This is what I did. And I think at about level 70 or so, I switched over to regular fish. I think I started with monkfish that gave like 170k XP per hour. Then we went to sharks and then anglerfish to 99. When you start anglerfish to 99, bro, you're getting over 300k XP per hour. So you can get this skill done in about 50 hours, give or take. If you're being pretty AFK with it as well, let's say you want to get to 84 with minimal effort, I would still say it's going to take you about 50 hours to get 99 cooking. As AFK as possible, as chill as it can be. Put a movie on the side. Easy skill. My second skill is farming. This is my favorite skill in the game, and this skill is so easy. Now, you can do herb runs for profit if you would like to. However, I recommend if you're just trying to max, just do your tree runs, dude. I think with doing your tree runs, this includes mahogany trees, redwoods, magic saplings, and whatever fruit tree you like. If you want to save money there, do like palm trees, that's fine. It'll probably take you about a month for 99 farming, which is not bad at all. Again, this is my favorite skill. I highly recommend getting this one out of the way early, starting early, because if you start early, you'll get it out of the way so fast. You won't have to worry about it. Plus, brother, you get a cool ass cape early on. Green fits well with fashion scape for a lot of items. Go do it. Good skill. 10 out of 10. Number 3, fletching. Fletching, bro. Fletching is just one of those bankable skills if you're not doing darts that will make you some money and is actually pretty laid back. So the only tip that I do have to give you is you want to utilize your bank placeholders. So make sure you withdraw one knife and release the placeholder. And then, of course, make one of whatever item you're currently on. What I did on fletching myself was bows all the way until I could do redwood shields, because at the time, redwood shields were actually profitable. They're not anymore. So if you want to make a little bit of money and still have decent XP per hour, just do longbows. Maple longbows and up are all very profitable to 99. So not bad at all. I'm just going to use redwoods as an example. So go ahead and make one item of whatever you are making. In our case, is going to be the shield. Once you have one made, go ahead and place that item in the bank and fill your bank with all bank fillers. So this is going to make your life much easier. Go ahead and place your logs in a bottom slot down here and click your quantity to all, withdraw all, and go ahead and fletch an entire inventory. Put a movie on the side. Again, you could also play, like, go play Mario Kart, bro. Go play fucking Banjo-Kazooie. You have a ton of time while this is going on. So once the inventory is finished, so once you click the bank, go ahead and hit deposit all. You're not going to lose your knife. You can literally click deposit all, click that, boom, boom, hit the space bar. You're good to go. Doesn't really interrupt you much if you're playing a game. Just, you know, when you have a time to pause that game, click back over, do that every time. Another thing you can do is utilize your RuneLite plugins, and you can use screen markers. It's going to be this icon over here, and this is so easy to use as well. Just go ahead and hit the plus sign, whatever item you want. You can change the color. Typically, I like to change it to the color of the item, somewhere similar to that, so I know what it is. And then you could add one to the deposit item as well. And this literally just makes it brainless, brain rot. Like, you just click green, click just like that, bro. It's simple. So if you are doing something else, you don't have to pay much attention. You know what to do. Boom, boom, boom. Click. I did this all the way to 99. I did not use darts once. I was too broke for that. I was a poor noob. Number 4, firemaking. Yeah, everybody's favorites. Okay, so that wasn't sarcasm at all. Firemaking is actually a super chill skill, and believe it or not, is one of my favorite 99s. I've gotten 99 firemaking on 4 accounts, bro, that I don't touch grass. But that's just a big hand to the thanks of fucking Wintertot, bro. 3 of those accounts were hardcore Ironman. This account, I did do a lot of Wintertot. However, I got spooned the full outfit and the pet. I never got the Tomb of Fire, but I did get the axe from a crate. So I was already done with the collection log. I did do this until about 93 or 94 firemaking. I mean, Wintertot in itself, it's just so laid back. It's good XP. There's a lot of people here. You don't use many supplies. You make money from firemaking, which was unheard of until this came out. Just that alone, the good XP, the vibes. You can do this to 99, no problem. Again, if you get the collection logs though, you're going to want to switch to redwood logs, which is what I did to finish 93, 94 to 99. And I believe with redwoods, if you are rocking the pyro outfit as well, you're getting like 500k XP per hour. So this one, of course, is easily making it into the top 5 because number 1, we have a mini game. Number 2, it doesn't take long. Number 3, you can make money from it. And number 4, if you want to get it done fast, you can get 500k XP per hour after level 90. So good skill, fun skill, great update with the mini game. Number 5, what is number 5? That brings us to crafting, baby. This is another one I actually really enjoyed. Rubies are extremely overpowered. You can craft them starting at level 34 crafting, and if you are efficient, they'll get you 230k XP per hour. If you're watching a movie, bullshitting, playing another account, playing another game, you probably, and I remember vividly getting about 180 to 185k XP per hour. Pretty damn good, dude. The best part about rubies is profit per XP is negative 0.71, so it'll cost you about 10 mil to get 99. That's pretty damn good for the XP that you're getting. The only other notation I have here, and this is going to be the same thing for the next skill, which is a bankable as well. Just make sure you're using the bank filler option, just like we did for fletching. That way you can keep your chisel in your inventory and just deposit and click on withdraw rubies 1-1, just like that. Easy peasy. Now this is where things do get tricky because number 6 being Herblore can really vary for you guys when it comes to how much it's going to cost because the prices are changing every day. We also have the mini game, the Herblore mini game coming out pretty soon as well. So this is going to really fuck with the prices. There's an herb calculator where you can calculate how much it's going to cost you to get to a certain level. I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. What I did going to 99 was obviously start with whatever quests you can knock out of the way, and then I think I did prayer pots. I did prayer pots until I could do super energies, and then I did super energies till I could do super strengths. Once we got to super strengths, we went all the way to 77 for stamina potions. Now the reason stamina potions are so good is because they work a lot like what I'm doing here at the super combats. You can have 1 stack of the amylase crystals here and 27 stamina pots, so it's much more AFK than most of the other potions where you can only do 14 and 14 slots. Now I vividly remember switching to brews at 81 because the XP was just, you know, much better. But then once we hit 87, we actually switched to Zulrah scales because this didn't cost much at the time. And again, it was just like the amylase crystals where you could AFK much longer. Whenever we got close to 90, like 95 Herblore, I think it was, we started using the pies. I believe it's botanical pie. And this gave us a boost and it allowed us once again to AFK 27 pots at a time. And we made pretty good money back on that. Not money back, but we didn't spend a lot of money doing that. And the XP, once you get to 95, if you are potting to make the extended super anti-fires, the XP is so fucking good. You get to 98 before you know it. You don't have to pot anymore, and you'll be 99 like within a fucking week if you actually do stay committed to it. It's chill. All the bankables are chill. Yeah, they cost some money, dude, but if you get these out of the way, bro, like Herblore, for example, you don't have to worry about cogs. You don't have to worry about any of that shit ever again. I don't know, man. Also, another cool cape. It's green. It's got yellow trim. Why the fuck not? You can watch movies while doing it. It's free. Coming in at number 7, and this is a skill that people have mixed feelings about because it's really good XP. However, god damn, you get fucking carpal tunnel, and it's not fun because you have to pay attention the entire time. Construction. Now, construction can be a hassle, absolutely, but after 50 construction, you can go to Artie and purchase the Demon Butler. You can't purchase him, but you can hire him. Sorry. There is an easy way to get a hold of him, but for some reason, I can't figure it out. Call servant. He comes right to you. You can send him to the bank, go to the bank, take something from the bank. Obviously, you have to clear your inventory first. Whatever table I could actually make was what I was doing at the time. Now with mahogany planks, especially with the update now, because you can left click everything apparently. We didn't have this back in the day. So this is like such a good quality of life improvement. It makes construction 10 times better, and I'm glad they fixed it. I was actually super efficient when I did do this 99. I was averaging about 800k XP per hour. If you're extremely efficient, you can reach up to 900k XP per hour. Absolutely insane. One good thing about construction as well is they also added mahogany homes, which you can do in Valador. The only thing you need for that is planks, steel bars. It's okay. It's pretty chill. The XP, if you're a main, is not worth it. I suggest, like, if you're going to shoot for 99, it's not even worth getting the plank sack with the Demon Butler. You can just pay for him to get your stuff from the bank. So with that being said, on a main, I would just do mahogany tables, teak benches, oak larders. But for me, mahogany planks, mahogany tables all the way. I feel like some people may be surprised where I have this one ranked, but even though it's not the best XP, we have a minigame for it now. And it's so AFK, bro. You can't go wrong. Number 8 is fishing. Now, fishing to me, I got about 93 or 94 fishing before Temperos ever came out. I did a lot of barbarian training fishing early on. I think I did barb training up until about 75 to 80 fishing. However, whenever I got 80 fishing before Tempo came out, this is where you would find me. Monkfish, oh, sweet fucking monkfish. Monkfish only because it's right next to a bank. It is pretty AFK, and comparably at the time, all we really had was, 2-tick fishing, 3-tick, and barb fishing AFK. So monkfish at level 70, level 80, you're only getting about 35 to 40k XP per hour. It doesn't go up much after that either, so it's not the greatest, but it's so laid back. This I did a lot on mobile. No, I lied. No mobile. Mobile wasn't out at the time. I'm thinking of an Iron Man. I had a job at a hotel at the time, and I was able to escape on the side. And I remember fishing monkfish on my graveyard shift while I was not really working, but watching TV or YouTube. But yeah, monkfish until like 92. Then I went to Temperos. If I'm you guys and you enjoy Temperos, the XP is so good there. Plus, you can get the Scooby-Doo ass looking pet. Just do Temperos as soon as you can. I believe level 30 or 35 to 99, bro. It's so good. You can't go wrong. Number 9, you guessed it, baby. Woodcutting. Woodcutting, of course, we had to keep it linked together with fishing because it's pretty much the same skill. Now, the only reason fishing made it over woodcutting is because fishing has Temperos, bro, and that pet's so cool. Woodcutting does have forestry now, and that's some really good XP, but at the time we didn't have forestry. The only thing I'm going to recommend is, of course, do a little bit of forestry early on. The forestry world is 444. Maple logs in Sears Village, the yews by the church south of it. Both very good spots. The willows and Draenor as well in that world. If you are doing magic trees, go use the Myths Guild magic trees. That's the best spot. I have been there on this account post maxing just to get collection logs for the forestry shit. And the Myths Guild, bro, the Myths Guild has been so chill. Okay, but besides that, what I did, bro, I did every tree I could do as soon as I could do it. So 1 to 15 regular, 15 to 30 oaks, 30 to 40 or 45. Then we went to teaks and maples. I did maples until I could do mahoganies, and then I did mahoganies till I could do magics. I know magics are terrible XP, but I did magics from 75 to 90, and then of course redwoods from 90 to 99. Redwoods are the best thing possible because now with the woodcutting and forestry update, you can cut a redwood tree spot for 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So you can AFK for 4.5 minutes full. And the XP here is phenomenal. You get roughly 55 to 60k XP per hour if using a dragon axe. A little bit more with a crystal axe. And then at 99 mining, post 99, if you're going for the pet or something, you still get 65 to 70k XP per hour, depending if you're using a dragon or crystal axe. It's good XP, man. It's so AFK for how much XP you're getting as well. And while we're still touching on woodcutting, and this goes in hand with fishing and mining as well, if you use a light bearer ring, you can use your spec twice as often. If you're not using, of course, like crystal weaponry and the elven singlet or the celestial ring whenever you're doing mining, always use a light bearer, bro. You could spec twice as much. You might as well. Number 10, thieving. Thieving all the way at number 10. I know you can get great XP per hour doing the Arty Knights. Pyramid Plunder is pretty good as well. Can you move out of my frame, Oda? So yeah, man, it's not a bad skill. It's just super click intensive. No time to AFK. All these skills before this were pretty AFK. The only one that wasn't technically was farming and construction. I guess 2 of them. Farming's pretty AFK because you only play for a few minutes and it does all the work for you. I did as many quests as I could, and then I remember blackjacking until about 71, I would say, is whenever I actually made the move. Blackjacking's great XP, you get good GP as well. However, you just get bored so fast. And I'm not going to spoil what I ended up doing after that yet, but whenever I got to the point to where I could do Arty Knights efficiently, this is of course with the Arty Diaries done. You can do Knights as early as 55, but I think I went over there at about 70 or so, as well as the other place that I am going to mention next. I was on and off from Arty Knights to the other place, back and forth. Arty Knights are super AFK. You just have to, of course, click and empty your pouch, but it's not too bad. You can find worlds. And let me show y'all an example real quick. Shout out to Birds. I asked if anybody remembered the CC. You can actually join the CC Thieving host. You just want to see if there's a repetition in numbers. It looks like there's one running in 302. Go ahead and hop to 302, and here you go. So what I do is I set up Windows mouse keys. AHK is against the rules. Windows mouse keys are not. So with the Windows mouse keys, I can turn number lock off, and I can click with my 5 button. So I just spam 5. Once your inventory is full, depending on what Arty tier you have done, you can AFK this for a while. The XP is phenomenal. Starting at about 70 thieving, which is whenever I came over here originally, you get about 120k XP per hour. Of course, you want to have your Arty Diaries done and use dodgy necklaces as well. Dodgy necklaces will prevent you from getting caught. That way you don't have to wait for after you get caught whenever you're stunned to pickpocket again. This will speed up your XP per hour tremendously. And when you're about 90 to 95 thieving, you'll average 200 to 250,000 XP per hour. Super good, but click intensive. If you want to take a break from there, my favorite spot for thieving in the game, and it's not even close. And I don't know a lot of people that have the same opinion, but I love this place. Some of you guessed it, baby. Pyramid Plunder. Pyramid Plunder is super chill, man. Of course, here you want to bank your rogue's outfit and switch to graceful. All you really need is food and an antidote. I would bring 2 antidotes once you get familiar with the place. If you want to loot the chest like this guy's doing right here, you can loot the chest, the sarcophagus, just for a chance of the scepter. You have a much better chance in the later rooms, but it's definitely worth searching the chest alone because it takes 1 take. The XP here at higher levels is not too bad. Starting at level 71, which was whenever I started to come over here as well, you can get about 125k XP per hour. At 81, 190k XP per hour, and at 91, it's actually even better than Arty Knights. You can get 270,000 thieving XP per hour. Pretty good. You don't make as much money as you would with Arty Knights. Even if you get super lucky with the scepters, you'll still make more at Arty Knights, I believe, which, I mean, that's okay. You know, it's for how much work you're putting in here versus how many clicks you have to click at Arty Knights. It makes a difference. I really enjoyed Pyramid Plunder, and I ended up getting 2 scepters on my way to 99. But I had a lot of fun doing this, bro. I would find myself logging in and being like, all right, baby, Pyramid Plunder, let's go. And it took me about a week to go from 91 to 99. Now, one little quick fact I wanted to throw in there for y'all that I saw. If you do Arty Knights from 55 to 95, you would roughly make 15.2 million coins with the full Rogue's outfit. Players expect to use 200 dodgy necklaces, and you have to heal 16,000 health points from 55 to 95. 16,000 HP, bro. That's awesome. So number 11 is, this guy's literally spoiling what skills we're doing next. Number 11 is going to be everything combined into one. We'll say 11 is prayer and 12 is slayer because they rhyme. So actually, let's say 11 is slayer and 12 is prayer because we're sitting here in slayer gear and we're not in a POH training prayer right now. With slayer, of course, comes all of the combat skills. I'm not going to get too into it because I feel like people do combat in their own ways. Again, this is just how I maxed. I use very chill methods. Now, I did barrage some tasks, but I swear to God, bro, most of my skilling, most of my slayer was done with a blowpipe and a cannon. Hence why I have 88 million range XP and only 38 million magic XP. Yeah, I bossed too, but it was literally like 30 mil XP, range XP from Slayer. One of my favorite items, there's two items you could use, but the Expeditious Bracelet has a 20% chance for 1 kill to count as 2 kills. So if you have a shitty task, this speeds up your tasks a lot. Now you can also use the Bracelet of Slaughter if you're doing like Kraken or something laid back and you don't want to leave. Bracelet of Slaughter has the opposite effect. You could get a kill and it's not going to count towards your Slayer task. However, you still get XP for it. So you can rack up some Slayer boss KCs like Cerberus, Abyssal Sire, Kraken, Grotesque Guardians, bosses like that. Besides that, the only other tips that I would really have nowadays is, of course, Barrage. Whenever you can Barrage, you can get the Ice Scepter from Phantom Muspa, as well as the new Desert Treasure bosses, and also Prayer Gear, Proselyte. Whenever you are barraging, it helps you out so much because you have such a big prayer bonus. Look, I can AFK for 6.5 minutes. If we're full prayer, that's 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so you guarantee you're not going to die. You could also use melee if you're a melee guy and you have certain tasks that, it's better for you to melee. You could just melee as well, man. It's no big deal. And the Proselyte just makes everything so much more enjoyable. I definitely just recommend, if you're not doing bursting tasks, utilize your cannon task, bro. If you're bursting, barraging, you can get like 100k Slayer XP per hour. If you're cannoning, bro, you could still average like 40k XP per hour depending on your block list, things like that. Definitely get superiors because it's good XP, plus you could get the heart, but also at the same time, just enjoy it, bro. If you want to unlock bossing early, it's not efficient, but it's more fun, and you're going to be pushing your 99 combat stats all in every way possible, especially if you're doing bossing tasks, because you have to switch up what style you're using. Again, these are all comboed into one because you should efficiently be doing combat with Slayer and bossing. You'll have 99 in all of your combats, plus way higher whenever you're done with Slayer and just enjoying bossing as well. Now that you guys already know what number 12 is, prayer, baby. Prayer, prayer, prayer. So for this, it's so simple and it's amazing XP. You want to go to World 330, the Remington POH portal. I'm sure most of you guys know this already. Once you hop to World 330, the main things you're going to need is a GP as well as your bones. You don't need the rune pouch, just a GP and your bones. There's a guy named Files down here. You use your bones, and always the third option, withdraw all. View the house advertisement and find a world that works for you. V3 is a troll. Don't ever use his world. Good guy though. He actually taught me TOB. Workless is the best. I think it's just a bot, but that's cool, man. So if you're trying to figure out what worlds are good and what worlds are bad, a good world is a prayer altar directly to the north. You can just go ahead and use your bone on the altar and AFK if you'd like. Now, the big thing here is prices, again, changing all the time, kind of like Herblore. You want to find the bone that's going to help you best to not hurt your bank too much, because prayer is an expensive 99. I'll go ahead and drop the prayer page down in the description as well, so you can click on that and see how much the bones that you're using cost for XP per GP, GP per XP that you are getting and using every time you use a bone. I did this all the way to 99. I didn't click often. Sometimes I would click like this. You can use Entity Hider as well, so you don't see other players and they don't get in your way. It does help a lot. And now we have the Chaos Wilderness altar as well, where you save 50% of your bones. Just use like a Din's Bulwark and Black D'hide, and you probably won't die. You can note and unnote them out there as well if you're feeling confident. That'll save you a lot of money. But yeah, this one's easy. It goes hand in hand with the combat, so we'll keep them together. XP though. If you're AFKing with Dragon Bones, you get 640k XP per hour. So Lava Dragon Bones are 297 XP each. So with Lava Dragon Bones, you can get 750k XP per hour. And they currently cost less GP for Dragon Bones if you're going for 99 prayer. So make sure you look at the link in the description on the wiki that I'm going to put in there. And just go wild, bro. 330 POH, you know, you can do it in the wilderness, but this is so easy and it's so AFK. This is another one that you can do while you're at work. Number 13, Hunter. Hunter, not bad, not great, but not terrible. You know, it kind of just sits in the middle there where it's not like fucking the bottom tier, like the bottom three that we have listed at the end. And it just, you know, there's enough fun factor there, especially nowadays where you don't mind getting 99, and the XP rates as well, not too bad. So obviously, first and foremost, birdhouse runs. You want to do birdhouse runs right away. The second you start your account, once you unlock Fossil Island, start doing your birdhouse runs. This XP, especially if you're doing them like farm runs where you do them, let's say you do like 4 birdhouse runs a day, you'll be 60 hunter like within a month, bro. If you're grinding hard and you're just staying committed to whatever you're grinding and doing your birdhouse runs here and there on the side, you'll get about 60 in a month or so, because I've started multiple irons and it always blows my mind how fast those early levels can be. So what I did is I actually started hunter before birdhouses came out. Lots of salamanders. We did the desert salamanders, we did red salamanders, we also did black salamanders. So we did start doing birdhouse runs like later on just for the extra 8 XP whenever we could get it. But yeah, we did tons of salamanders until we could do the black chinchampas. And then whenever we could do black chinchampas, I would do black chinchampas a lot because it was good GP. And then I would mix black chinchampas with the best hunter grind possible. And that's going to be Herblore. Herblore, the only advice I have for this, of course, is tile markers. Put tile markers down so I know where it's going to finish at, just to make things a little quicker. I did a lot of Herblore. I did 2,700 total Herblore. We didn't get the pet, but honestly, dude, the XP is so good for Hunter. At level 80, it's 130k XP per hour, but at level 90, you're getting 160k XP per hour. Pretty damn good, bro. This is pretty laid back with the Runecraft plugin because you just follow the tracks, so you can play on another account. You don't have to be super efficient with this. There's a lot of running going on in between, so make sure you have your herb sack, make sure you have stamina pots and some graceful, and you'll be good to go. And sometimes the runs are super quick, so that was a 3-step Herblore. Look, we're already going to get an XP drop, and in a few fucking seconds of work, 2400 XP. Plus, like, obviously the Chinchampa pet is cute as fuck, but the Herblore pet, bro, you never really see that. That's a cool fucking pet. And this is where things slowly start to take a turn for the worse. Number 14, smithing. So, like we talked about earlier, screen markers are going to help you out a ton, as well as bank fillers. You want to have your staminas right above your gold ore. Take your ice gloves out, take your gauntlets out, and fill those bank holders. That way, whenever you do deposit, you don't deposit your gloves or gauntlets. Obviously, this is amazing XP. The reason why it's towards the bottom of the rankings is because it is atrociously boring and click intensive. The good upside, man, starting at level 40, you can average 380k XP per hour. So, you know, it's an easy 99. If you're getting, you know, let's say 300k XP per hour, it takes 40 hours to get 99, bro. So it's one of the quickest. It's not too expensive. At this time, it costs you about a little less than 20 mil to go to 99 using gold ores. So not too bad at all. You know, it kind of sucks, but again, just put a movie on the side. Put on the blast furnace plugin. That way you can know when everything is working properly, when your ores are deposited. And then, of course, make sure you have money in the coffer. It's easy. I'm not going to touch on this one too much because you literally just fucking put ores into the furnace pot, grab them, bank, rinse, repeat. The only thing I do have here is a ring of endurance. Actually, this is the only place I found myself needing one at whenever I maxed. Super OP here and worth it. But we do have agility changes coming, so it might not even be worth it after that. Now we're really at the bottom of the barrel. 3 skills left. What's the next one going to be? We have runecrafting, mining, and agility left. So number 15 is runecrafting, baby. Runecrafting is not too bad. Nowadays we also have like Guardians of the Rift. Combo runes as well. I literally AFK'd blood runes. I did not touch soul runes. I probably did like 10 runs and said, this is not AFK enough for me. I'm going back to blood runes from 77 to 99. If you do blood runes from 77 to 99, on average, you get about 36k XP per hour. If you switch to soul runes, although it doesn't seem as AFK, you get more XP, you get 44k XP per hour. Just with the running back part, the way the mapping works and how far you can click, I just found it easier to do blood runes, so that's what I did all the way to 99. Plus, back then, blood runes were about 400 GP a pop, so it was great money. You could use blood essence pouches or whatever they're called, the blood essence, for extra blood runes, but you will end up getting less XP per hour because that takes up your inventory spaces. You make a lot more GP that way. It's only like 2k XP less per hour, so it's not too bad. Guardians of the Rift, though, if you're doing combo runes, I think on average at like level 50 to 75, you're already getting 40k XP. At 75, it's like 50k. And then 85 plus, I think, is 60 to 65k XP per hour. So much better, fun minigame. You can get a pet, you can get the Abyssal Pouch, the Lantern as well, which I think you can utilize here if you use a certain log on it. Also, the Guardians of the Rift outfit, which will give you extra runecrafting XP. So yeah, man, I just, I recommend doing bloods, do whatever makes you happy. I did bloods all the way and, just did it little by little. It wasn't too bad. It was good money. With only 2 skills remaining, I think it's quite obvious what skill is going to be last. So number 16 is mining now. Between this and runecrafting, it was pretty close on which one I thought was worse. The more I think about it, mining has actually gotten a lot of updates since I got 99 mining. So for instance, motherlode mining now, the ores last longer and you can deposit upstairs. So this on its own makes this skill so much better. The XP is pretty damn good as well. The XP, of course, varies, but once you hit level 90, you're getting about 60k XP per hour, so that's pretty fucking good, man. Another thing they added was shooting stars. So shooting stars at lower levels, I would say shooting stars to like level 60 for your dragon pickaxe is probably the best move. Then come over here, start working on your prospector and getting the upper floor. Once you have that done, you'll be 99 mining in no time. So a little tip for you guys here as well. If you're looking for shooting stars, there is a CC called Star Miners. They also have a Discord, but if you join their friends chat in game, you can go ahead and hit last 5, last free to play like that guy just did, or you can also do recall 5, which will just recall 5 random ones. Look, that guy just asked for free to play. World 379, there's a tier 1 Lumbridge Swamp. I just asked as well. World 421, Crafting Guild tier 4. Here it is. The reason you want to do this is your Celestial Ring will give you a hidden mining level, so that'll help with your XP rates overall. On top of that, you can get this really cool fucking gold prospector shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And you can AFK these for 7 minutes at a time. So if it's like tier 4 and you're level 40 mining, that's 28 minutes of AFK time. You just have to click 4 times total. Another thing that I have not mentioned throughout this video is the logout timer add-on for RuneLite. Logout timer, you can up that bitch to 25 minutes, bro. So tons of AFKing here. The mining, again, not too bad, especially with the upper floor motherlode mining now. Stardust, star mining, super OP, laid back. Especially with the clan, bro, you can just hop from star to star to star all night. You'll be 50 mining by the end of the night. That leaves 1 skill left. The worst, this is the only skill I did not have a good time maxing. All the other skills were fine. This skill specifically, once I hit level 94, this is the only skill I had left to max my account, and I didn't max my account for another year and a half after I had 94. Number 17, the very last skill, agility. Agility is absolutely terrible. At least nowadays we have rooftop agility, so we can do the rooftop versus just fucking camping Brimhaven dungeon, which, as a side note, I did do Brimhaven dungeon for the outfit. The XP wasn't bad, but if you do turn in the tickets, the XP I believe there is actually pretty good. If you're playing a main account, all of your lamps should always be used on agility. Quest rewards, combat diary awards, achievement diary rewards, all of your lamps all go to agility. This will make your life much easier. I think if you use all your lamps and quest your agility, you can get close to like level 70 agility. And then at that point, if you have your diaries done with 70 agility, bro, you can do seers efficiently at 60. So you'll be past 60 and you'll already be doing seers. If you can do the seers course, priftiness is not bad. I did a little bit of priftiness as well. But I literally hopped from seers to Palvanich to prif back to seers. I did a little bit of relica, but then level 90, I literally did all arty course, which I want y'all to know is not too bad, because if you have extended zoom on, you could literally, you know, you adjust your camera so you could turn it up like this. You don't ever have to turn your camera. Super easy. You can play on another account. The downfall for this skill is it's super click intensive. You can't look away. If you want good XP, you do not want to miss any ticks, because if you're missing ticks, bro, that XP is going to drop tremendously. It's last because of how intensive it is versus all the other skills before. You could pretty much AFK, and if you couldn't AFK, you were getting amazing XP, bro. So agility last almost 10,000 laps here. I did the agility rooftop course from 86 to 99, bro. So, you know, you just got to come in, get it done. It sucks, I know. But at the end of the day, all the other skills are fun. This is the only one that's going to give you a hard time. Just bust it out, bro. You can do it. If I can do it, I touch grass sometimes. If y'all touch grass sometimes, you can still do it. Trust me. I just wanted to thank you guys that made it to this part of the video. I appreciate you guys so much for hanging in there. If you liked what you see, I appreciate a like, a sub, you know, whatever. As long as you enjoyed the video and got something out of it, enjoy your time scaping. You know what I mean, bro? At the end of the day, it's just a video game. Who cares how you play it? You don't have to be efficient. Just have fun. That's all that matters. I just finished this master CAs on this account, and I literally die every day PVMing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm dog shit too. But with that being said, you know, I have a lot planned and in store for this channel. This is just the brink of the iceberg. I want to make some guides, more minigame guides, bossing guides. Maybe we'll go pet hunting, start maybe like a hardcore. We'll see where it takes us. Thanks again. Be excellent to each other. You have a good one.
Monsters.